Beautiful. Hello, everybody. If you see me for the first time, my name is Renelda Perez. Everybody calls me Rain. I've been dying to go live on YouTube for a long time because God has been calling me higher. Uh, I'm from Bushwick, Brooklyn, born and raised. I've tried everything. The police department at the age of 22, did that for 16 years. Opened the barber shop while I had that job. Opened the music recording studio called Lit Life Studios for 7 years. Unfortunately, COVID took me under. While going through all that, I am a two-time cancer survivor. I probably should have started with that. I am a two-time cancer survivor of Hodgkin's lymphoma. My first battle was in 2010. I had a lump under my arm. I wasn't sure what it was. And I went to the doctor any typical day. And even she didn't know sometimes abscess. It can be an abscess under your arm. So she treated it as such. Well, I came back 2 weeks later and the abscess did not go away with antibiotics. So she said, my doctor was awesome. She said, you need a biopsy. So I got a biopsy. And 2 weeks later, it was cancer. I don't say all these things to tell you to feel sorry for me or pour rain or anything of that nature. I have excelled past so much adversity in my life, and you'll get to learn as I tell these stories online because I've been wanting to tell them. Now, I do digital marketing. I do. I love it because you'll see as the story goes on. I open businesses. They're called brick and mortars. Opened a barbershop in Bushwick called We're All Family with my ex-husband. And I also opened the music recording studio called The Live Studios. And I never went to school for business. I just always pushed past whatever people told me I couldn't do. So I love when people tell me I can't do something because I'm going to prove it and I'm going to do it anyway. As I'm standing here with the grace of God, it's because of God I'm still here. So Hodgkin's lymphoma came into my life in 2010. I had 6 months of chemo. Shout out to Memorial Sloan Kettering Hospital, doctors, nurses, janitors, whoever took care of that place to make sure that we can come in and get the treatment safely. And it took me 6 months in Jesus' name to walk away from that. I was working for school safety, NYPD school safety division. Shout out to my agents because it's not an easy job. And I loved serving the children of New York City. Unfortunately, cancer came back again in 2015. And this time it was in my neck. And so it was so protruding. It was so obvious. I have a friend who no longer is here, and I want to give her a shout out. Her name is Sasha Wilshire. And she's no longer on this earth. Unfortunately, I've lost a lot of people to cancer. So I want to make sure that I'm a voice for all these things that we've experienced. Cancer is running rapid and it's not getting better. To me, people keep saying it's getting better and I'm like, maybe the treatment's getting better, but why is it happening so much? So 2015, Sasha called me. I was in pain in my uniform as a sergeant. I was running a high school in LaGuardia area over there in Queens. And she said, you are on my heart. And I said, yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. I don't know. God must have put, she was a very godly woman. So I know she's in heaven right now. And she said, you need to go clock out and go get checked. Well, I did. Fast forward. And my urgent doctor said, you need to go see an oncologist because that doesn't look good, being that you have a history of cancer. So I did. And lo and behold, I had a biopsy again and again in 2015. 5 years later, I had cancer again. I really did not want to deal with chemo or anything of the such, but God had another plan. So I proceeded to go through whatever it is they asked me to go through chemo again. This time I lost all my hair. I was very, very skinny. It was a lot to go through. And they said, because you relapse. So because I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a curable cancer, a lot of people don't understand that cancer, some cancers are treatable and some are curable. Mine was treatable. I mean, mine was curable. I'm sorry. And they told me, my doctors told me, you need a stem cell transplant. Well, I had no idea what that is. I'm a young girl from Bushwick, Brooklyn, born and raised in the hood. Hodgkin's lymphoma was foreign to me. And now you're telling me I need a transplant. So they prepped me for it. And I remember crying, being stressed out, just the unknown. And I want to tell you, if you're in the unknown wherever you are in life, trust that God has something up above for you. I'm in a better place today than I have been in years, but I didn't know what God was setting me up for. So you know how they say you tell God your plans and he will laugh at you. Yeah, it's true. So I wound up going through chemo again. I wound up going through a stem cell transplant where I had to be hospitalized for 31 days in the hospital. fighting for my life. And so I'm grateful that I'm still here, but man, it was a challenge and I wouldn't wish that upon any man on this earth. Cancer is no joke. Moving forward, while I was in that hospital, I owned a music recording studio. And I'm telling you, I had hired my brother Johnny as an engineer, my producer Joaquim. He was amazing. And my partner Jocelyn Walton, may she rest in peace. I lost her to COVID-19 in 2020. So when I tell you life has been life, I have not let nothing stop me from believing and trusting God, no matter what the circumstances. Even when I cry, even when I get frustrated, even when I ask God why, it still resonates that God is real and God has always been there with me and for me, and He will see me through the storms. He never said you weren't going to have storms, but He did say you are going to go through some things. He's testing your faith. And so my faith is very strong in God. I love the Lord. I'm not super religious or anything of that nature. I just believe the principles of the Bible and the stories. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding and always acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. I also want to tell you that I've been a kingdom builder for a very long time. When I opened my barbershop, I had no knowledge of business, but I still opened it and I hired people. Come to 2014, I opened a music recording studio. And again, I didn't know what I was doing, but I learned on the way. Now I'm a digital marketer and I'm still learning. But let me tell you something, I could teach you some things about digital marketing, because opening a brick and mortar or opening a digital store online is so much different. And the difference is brick and mortar, you have to spend tens and thousands of dollars, right? Tens and thousands of dollars. Who has that today? Today's society is really crazy, and brick and mortars are going out the window. You're better off online. As you're talking to me and watching me on YouTube, you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you're on FB, you're on all these platforms, Snapchat. Listen, I got a course, Getting Rich Off Snapchat. You want that one? Let me know. Right now, I want you to click the link in my bio. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm here to stay in Jesus' name. I'm going to tell my own story. So when I was fighting for my life in that hospital, what I did, which I didn't know I was doing, I was manifesting the whole time I was in the hospital. Now, this is November 26th, right? 2025. And I remember in 2015, I was in that hospital. And although I was present physically in there, mentally, I was seeing myself healthy. Mentally, I was seeing myself celebrating Christmas. Mentally, I was seeing myself on Christmas being cancer free. And everything that I thought, everything that I manifested, everything that I believed actually happened. So be careful with your thoughts. Be careful with the things. Be careful with people you hang out with. Be careful of the naysayers. Be careful of the haters, okay? Because they're out there, trust me. Always trying to steal the light, but you can't have the light that God gives each and us individually. We're uniquely made in His image. So I'm grateful to share that I do digital products now. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to say that I'm healed from cancer. 10 years. It's been 10 years, and I'm grateful to be in a better place. The pandemic changed my entire life because I was with someone for 7 years. She lost her life to COVID in 3 weeks. She was only the age of 32. Rapidly after that, I was trying my best to hold on to the business, and it just was slipping out of my hands. But I'm glad that it happened. I'm happy that although closed doors sometimes feels like it's a slap in your face, it's really God protecting you. So don't be sad if you lose a relationship or a friendship or a job or whatever it is that you lost. God has more for you in store. Trust me when I tell you. So my name is Rein, Reidn. I am a singer. There's so much to me. I'll be talking for 5 hours, and I don't want to make this video so long. So stay tuned for all the singing, the greatness. My man is a chef. I'm in a new beautiful relationship. He's a loving soul, and I'm grateful to be present on this earth and share with you that you can make money from your phone if you just believe. Everything you do, you have to believe. I don't care what it is that you're doing. You have to believe in it, because if you don't believe in it, why do it, right? So I met a digital marketing a year ago, and when I saw it, it was foreign to me, but I was willing to learn. I was interested, and the person that shared it with me was kind of a stranger, but kind of not. We were in a women's group, and she's a motivational speaker like me. And I said, how did you do X, Y, and Z? And she was like, oh, you have to invest. So I'm gonna tell you, anything that you never learn in your life, people say, I don't pay to play, or some crapola like that. Listen, investment takes money. It takes money. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that. It takes money. You have to invest in yourself, whether it be $100, whether it be $5, whether it be $10,000. You always should invest in your education. And I have a program that you can come in for very low cost and learn the skills to make money online. It is possible. You can use YouTube, you can use TikTok, you can use IG, you can use FB, you can use Snapchat, you can use all these platforms. If you're on the platforms already, you might as well be making money from them. Okay, we're building kingdoms over here, right? My name is Rain. And if Arlene ever sees this video, Arlene Hamilton, she gave me the encouragement because Arlene is a multimillionaire, a young Black woman multimillionaire. And I've watched her so many times and I admire her strength and I admire her tenacity. She used to sleep on the airport floor, and she's now a multimillionaire Black woman, and I love it. So who's next? You hang out with millionaires, you become one. You hang out with five bums, you become one. Be careful with your thoughts. Thoughts and things become your reality. So always focus on the positive. Always say great things. Let's not say anything negative against ourselves because we're our worst critics. And I refuse to stand down from all the things that I've experienced. People have tried to hurt me, take me down, say negative things about me. Oh, I've had it time and time again, but I will not stand down because I know that I'm awesome in God's image. I am royalty according to his word. I am made in his image and God is within me. All right. So stay tuned for greatness. I'm going to keep telling you stories. My next story I really want to tell is kind of funny. My 24-hour run with Ray J. And that's a true story. And it was a phenomenal moment. Stay tuned for the next video. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, leave me a comment. And stay blessed. Don't worry about your haters. Your haters can't do nothing to you. I am royalty. I am who you call me. I am royalty, like the brush in the hands of an artist. I am your masterpiece, Nastasha Cobbs. One day I'll be in the same room with her, probably on the same stage. Okay, I remember being backstage at the Dove Awards, and I could have sworn she walked back there after gracing the stage. So stay tuned for greatness because God got a lot in store for all of us, especially me. All right, signing off, Rain. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you click the link and get the info so you too could be great. All right, thank you for watching. Later.